Hello and welcome back to Trungle Park, where today Mousehole will take on Larkhall Athletic in the Southern League Division 1 South. Larkhall come here just 1 point and 1 place above Mousehole in the table, and they also come here in the knowledge that they knocked Mousehole out of the FA Trophy at the start of October. Mousehole, who have suffered defeat in each of their last 4 fixtures in the Southern League, know that today is a massive game for them at the start of December, and it's also their first of 3 games they'll be playing this week. It's a big one for Mousehole at Trungle Park. Josh, wasn't an easy start for you at the club with your injury. Back around the group now, back playing well last week. How are you feeling coming into this game?
Yeah, feeling really good. Yeah, I enjoyed the game, enjoyed being back around with the boys. Just everything about the day. Obviously, loss is hard to take, especially the way we went about, like the way we conceded the goals. I think we could have done a lot better, but football's football, and it's what you're going to get on a Saturday, unfortunately. But I think the way we played for 70 odd minutes was really, really good, and I think it puts us in good stead for today.
Of course, you going off with that injury in that game sort of felt like maybe that's when things fell apart a little bit. How are you feeling now for today?
Yeah, feeling really good. I had good work with Beth and G this week, getting me back ready and assessing me and everything like that. But I trained twice, so it's feeling good. So just get strapped up and I'll be fine.
Josh, we spoke on your first interview for the club when you first signed about the leadership skills you can bring here to lead the back line. Now on the rest of the season, how are you looking to implement that to this side?
I think it's really, as a defender, just getting like your back four, your goalkeeper, everyone just G'd up to defend. Really, that's your job. That's why Jake brought me to the club, and I think being loud, getting everyone working in front of me is just what I've done really for a couple of years, and that's why I'm here. So I've got to keep Ashley happy and do that really.
Let's see for Larkhall Athletic, mighty Mousehole.
Go on, Nico, go on, son! Yeah!
Well, it's half-time here at Trungle Park, and it's 1-1 between Mousehole and Larkhall Athletic. Mousehole started well, took the lead through Tim Nixon, who coolly rounded the goalkeeper before slotting home on his left foot. But on the stroke of half-time, it's more frustration for Mousehole. Archie Ferris has stooped in a header, which means in the second half, it's all to play for. At half-time, it's level, 1-1 between Mousehole and Larkhall Athletic. It's full time here at Trungle Park and it's ended Mousehole 1, Larkhall Athletic 1. In the second half of Mousehole, they actually played half of it with 10 men after Josh Otto, who came on at half time, had to go off himself with an injury. So it just wasn't to be for Mousehole, who also came close to nicking it at various stages in the second half. But at the end, it's a performance full of fight and full of character for Jake Ash's team. They end here with a point at home to Larkhall Athletic. Jack, 1 point today wasn't maybe the three we wanted, but certainly the team showed a good amount of character fight in that one. What's your assessment of the game?
I think we still created the better of the chances, even though we played for 10 men with about half hour. Josh Otto went off, but the boys showed great character to just stick in there, and we show that we can dig deep and fight when we've got to, when it's not nice. The pitch weren't incredible, so yeah, we just dug in. Really happy.
This was of course the first of quite a frequent amount of games in just a space of 8 days, 3 now, and 8 days in total, this one included. How do you think the group can cope with that? Of course it's trimming a little bit in terms of players, but how do you think they can cope with that?
I think we'll be all right. Today was a step in the right direction, I think. Obviously, we haven't been in good form, but the boys are together now. We've got a really good group of lads, and everyone's willing to fight for each other to put things right. So I'm confident we'll be all right.
Today's Wolf Jansen, Mousehole man of the match, Josh Story.
Jake, it ends 1-1. What was your assessment of what looked like a performance from your team full of fight and character?
Yeah, unbelievable performance. I'm so proud of them. It's unbelievable the things just not quite going for us at the minute. It's a red card in the first minute. Without a shadow of doubt, we've watched it back. It's a red card. We don't get that. Then we're great for half an hour, and we've only got the one to show from it. Really chuffed for Nix. Attitude been unparalleled, and he got his chance today and he took it. I thought he really performed. And then we conceded in the 48th minute. 3 minutes of stoppage time. And I said to the boys at half time, I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, here we go again, because it's easy to feel like that, because it does feel a bit like that at the minute. And then we come out second half, hit the post. It looked like a penalty. One of their lads has said it was a penalty. Again, those things just aren't quite happening for us. And then of course you make your 3 subs, and one of them goes down with a hamstring, and you've got to play half an hour with 10 men. You just couldn't write it. That said, Ollie's made one tremendous save, but the resilience, the organisation, Charlie did a great job on the sidelines. The organisation, the determination to get a point, and that was really important that we got a point today, because if they hadn't got a point, that would have felt horrible at the end, because they thoroughly deserved a point. I felt like potentially we were the most likely to go and nick it, but listen, we're delighted with the point. It was a real performance to be proud of, given the circumstances. Again, I'm sure the luck will change in a minute. I don't like talking about it because it's just not controllable, but at the minute you just know that the law of averages means one of these things will go in our favour in a minute, and I think when it does, it's just really going to click, because I thought for half an hour we were really good today.
Jake, quick word on Josh Story, of course, had a difficult start to the season, but he's come back in now. Heard very good last week, looks so good again this week, organisation-wise, leadership at the back. Exactly what you brought him in for, no?
Yeah, he had every right last week to be the only player coming off feeling happy. And what I mean is we lost, so everyone feels down. But I know he'd feel happy because he hasn't played football in ages. So his personal happiness, I told him, don't feel sad that we lost, just be happy. You're back on the football pitch. He's still nursing a little bit of that injury from last week, so I was a bit worried about him today, if I'm honest. But he got man of the match absolutely correctly. He loved that. His smile on the face tells it all, and he's just going to get better and better. That's the exciting thing with him. He's just going to get better and better. So, that's 2 games we've got him in a week. We'll see how the pitch recovers for Tuesday. But it's just so good to have him on there. I thought he and Max. I thought they were mammoth for us.
Of course, today was the first of 3 games in the space of 7-8 days. Quite a busy period. Also quite an exciting one for you, maybe, to get the team playing well like they did today.
Yeah, we haven't been far away. I thought it was a great away performance last week. Pablo, I know you weren't there, but it was a great away performance. Joshua went off and the game changed, truth be told. And this week again, for half an hour, I thought we were outstanding. The last quarter of an hour was a bit of a nothing game. And then, of course, they scored on half time. So it's. I think I said before, I wasn't overly worried You hate losing games. You hate that feeling every Saturday of you know, not getting 3 points, because that's what we used to. But I've seen enough good things. I've said it often enough that I knew things would turn. And I said to the boys there, that needs to be mentally for them a massive building block, huge, because huge resilience, huge character, huge quality at times as well. So it's a good day. It's a really good day for us. You know, even though it's a point and we're not used to celebrating points, we said before it's hard to get points in this league. So we'll celebrate that, having played 10 with 10 for half an hour. So much to be pleased about. So yeah, we'll have. I've told them to go and enjoy themselves tonight, because it's a busy period, lots of games, but that was great.